Hello, hello. We are back with some more Bazaar. We had the pig run last time, and I think now I want to do some dually. I haven't played too much dually this patch, but I don't think he's in the best spot, to be honest. He has railgun, which is pretty strong still. I don't think that got like many nerfs, to be honest, but it did get some buffs. I think the railgun got a tech tag as well as that it's smaller weapon, so yeah. Armored Core is something I'm familiar with. I have not played a Companion Core game, so I'm wondering if we should try out Companion Core. You never really see it later into the game, though. I only really see it with dinosaurs, so... You know what? Let's try out Companion Core. Let's see if we can cook up something. So I want to hit up a level 2 as per standard. And I'm trying to think. Would I maybe try something with burn? Do I want the Kyber drone? I'm in unfamiliar territory here, so... Let's grab some burn. Dooley could always burn people. We are not an ignition core, so... Not going to be burning tons, but... It's an option. But yeah, Dooley got quite a lot of nerfs. The little bit of Dooley I have played, the Alpha Ray nerfs felt quite large. I felt Alpha Ray was often that one item that kind of, you know, glued together all the red cores. But without it, I'm curious how they survive. So now we're probably looking for like race call. Maybe a bell with a metronome. It's interesting. But I think the fact that this haste adjacent and not just friends means it's quite versatile. So I'm going to go to Kina, right? And the reason why is you can re-roll on 2 gold. But these are not the best items, to be honest. I like GPU as an item. Hasting GPU then hastes this more often. But these two are not great. And I kinda need something to kill people with. And I did not get something to kill people with. Thrusters, take the money. And a power sand. A power sand is such a, like, bleh item though. We'll have to see. This is very tricky. Like, I buy thrusters, I don't even have anything to boost with thrusters. Okay. Do we take some crits? Do we just take strength? Or shield. I think let's just take the crit. We don't need anything for this fight, to be honest. Like, is there a reason to run anything? Yeah, might as well keep it.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
if we had health regen, I might have run no items in case they could, like, slow my items and gain buffs off it. But... Crit me. I am dead.
Bravery without strength is a sword without...
Okay, we are in a bit of a tough pickle here. We need to find something that does something. So we will have to go to the shops. And these items do something, yes. Not the best at doing stuff, but... Chris Army, do we just take the pistol? What do we roll? I think we roll. GPU. Okay. Still need something that does something. I mean, it's not great, but... Should we sell crypto at 4? I usually sell crypto at 4. I don't mind Selling it before it gets to 5. And do we go to JJ? Keep looking for something? I think so.
A crazy place, right?
That's something. We'd need to scale the burn though. Alpha Ray could scale the damage, but Alpha Ray's been nerfed fairly hard. Or we Brick Buddy. Brick Buddy might actually be the angle. And we try win with the shield. I think that's better. So, I think we do this. And we Brick Buddy in here.
Oh, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Okay, that's something. That can win a fight. How much shielding it does, I don't really know, so... Can it outshield the Covetors? I feel like it probably can. Let's find out.
Your choice.
So this hastes this, which then means this will be hasted. And then this is going off all the time, which means Brick Buddy's getting bigger. Nice little setup so far. So I'm out shielding his damage, but he does have the 4% crit. But I think we're good. It's looking nice. Now I just need to think, what do I do from here?
An outrage.
Okay, concealed dagger. Not the best, but it can be run. Yeah.
How do you hugelings
Let's look for
use
something.
these things?
These kind of suck. Field Rod, I think, is like one of the worst in the game. And I definitely do not want to reroll. You buy large. I do not have large.
Fail, right? Fail, 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 fail.
And weapons. I want liquid. I'm not a liquid enjoyer.
Few
So let's go
warriors live to
Isla.
retire. By my
I
life,
mean,
and
race
you might.
call. There is haste going around. Or is it force field actually? Plan to scale the shields. The only problem with going force field is it messes up my placement a little bit. I'd have to take this out and then run force field. But even then, can I shield that much? Like, I don't feel like this build will end up shielding a crazy amount. You need like a duct tape armored core goes force field. So we maybe just go race call. Sell the concealed, grab race call,
Lufo teaches stillness.
and I think that's our game plan.
Action.
What do we run with it is the question. Maybe just a ray for a bit of damage on race call. Or we could run a friend to... Yeah, I think a friend might be better. I think this is the plan. I usually go bronze item over bronze loot. The doors have been nerfed. And by running the doors, we kind of break some of our synergy. I think this is okay. But yeah, like I said, this is uncharted territory, so... I don't know my strength, to be honest. This looks... Depends how much burn he stacks up. Sad thing is we don't scale our healing. I mean, we don't scale up our damage. So we're struggling to break through his healing. But we might win in the sandstorm. Because our shield is actually doing some good work. Oh, very nice. Now let's see the numbers. I'm curious on race call. I'm curious on brick. Damn. Bronze brick hitting 2,000. It's pretty impressive. And then with Chris Army Knife, we get about 1 full core usage. Okay. Not the best, but it's something. I'm wondering if I would prefer a Ray then. I didn't see how many times this went off. But maybe I just want a Ray. Alrighty. Don't have too much money, and Quicksaw is not a favorite of mine. Another option is to go here, grab the income, or we go to Barcoon and we get a bit of sell value. There's still time in the day, so I'm gonna just grab the income for now. I feel like I beat Scout Trooper. Let's maybe take in some damage. Let's check it out. My gut tells me we beat her. We defend. We shield maybe against some of the burst. And hopefully the shield scales up and covers us. Okay, looking good. They are scaling up a bit, but running out of steam. Very nice. Okay, so the next thing to check is how many times Companion Core went off. 7. So we got about 14 damage at the end from a Alpha Ray. Now upgrade. I suspect maybe we get a silver companion and we leave it at silver. I don't think the Alpha Ray upgrades are just, you know, cutting it. I think Alpha Ray is sadly nerfed too hard, baby. Another reason why you might upgrade the core is I think it would be more common for us to upgrade the Ray in a shop than for us to find the scrap metal to upgrade this. So that's my thinking. Thrusters is maybe an option, but yeah, maybe raised call with thrusters is decent. So let's give that a bash. Takes raised call down to 7.5, and he kind of feels like he's our damage dealer. So maybe that's good. Kev, what do you got? We shield. Yeah, we are shielding, so maybe barbed wire is the play. 2 gold for, yeah, grab it. And maybe it's barbed wire in. Thrusters out. Power sandage is too weak, I think. Ooh, we have not been playing around right eye. I have, in my haste, kind of neglected right eye.
Sail, no sail.
Like I mentioned in the last video, you know, a bit rusty when it comes to talking, playing, trying to keep my attention. Mediums. Would we want to reroll? I don't think so. You maybe see a brick body. We do have like some things we could sell, so you know what? I think I'll take a look. Cybersecurity I think is just far too slow. Rocket launcher, I've seen people pull it off with ignition and it looked pretty nice. And we don't just have the burn for this. Yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think we're as strong as the previous day. We lost day 1, yeah, because we had nothing. But yeah, I think we're okay. Pigs tend to not have the strongest early. It's got lumbors. Okay, lots of damage coming out, but you know, we can shield through it, I think. Flail is hurting, but we're going. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Lumbors is just very slow item. I'm not a fan of Lumbors. It's got a flail with leftmost, which is good. One thing I do need to keep on an eye out is how consistent the haste is. If this stuff is perma-hasted, like, I should be taking note of that.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who
Alrighty, Monitor Lizard. Is that a potential angle for, you know, maybe killing them through poison? I mean, I don't mind sacrificing the damage for poison. But then we're going like two different angles. We're going like a race call smack angle, but then also a Monitor Lizard poison angle. And I have just not really been seeing people run this. So I suspect it's not good enough. It does work nicely with shield though. Like,
take your time.
you do want like a defensive option so you can build up the poison, but not what I'm looking for. Too early for Atomic Clock. It's also been nerfed. So yeah, I don't think we care about those burn items.
Someone else finds it. It all works out.
We got a Midsworth. Might as well look at the shop. Or we just take a freebie. But I think a freebie misses more often. Okay, we definitely take the crypto for the money. I don't think this upgrade is worth it. 4 gold. We don't have a lot of money. And it's just not a huge upgrade. To be honest, it's not really an item. Ooh, I should have sold my doors there, actually. For the 2 extra gold. Now, can we beat Techno? That gets tricky. The shield doesn't really help us Techno's poison. It's at 900. We scale a bit of damage, but he's going to destroy my stuff. And then he's going to be regenning. I think this fight is too difficult. Which then means, do we go Retiree or Outlands? I think I prefer Outlands. I'm not a big Retiree fighter. One thing we could be keeping an eye out for is dinosaurs. I have seen someone in the late game like multicasting dinosaurs. It's probably the only time I've seen Companion 4 later to the game. A lot of crit is nice.
If you want grim and stoic, you came to the wrong space.
Ooh.
I believe in joy.
Missing on all 3 is rough. Because I'm probably going to have to roll. Your leftmost poison has +6. I think it's just a roll angle. Sharp corners. When you shield, your weapons gain damage. Or we just take a +30. Both are good. I don't think we currently shield that much, but, you know, we might find a duct tape and it becomes that sort of angle. Or we just take a clean 30. Let's try the sharp corners. Sharp corners has a higher likelihood to create a build.
Cast aside your destruments.
Okay, we got a chem snail. Don't think we want it. Do have some money for rerolls, but not a lot. I'm gonna put crypto in here just so I can see the number. But yeah, let's reroll. Metronome. That is big. That is big. Now the question becomes, what do I metronome? It is very interesting. Like, I don't want to metronome the core, because the core hastes adjacents. So we then maybe go onto the side with race call.
Share this experience today.
It's very tricky. Okay, so we take crypto out. Something like you, but then you need something fast. And you're not that fast. And sadly, due to placements, he's going to be stealing the crit. I don't really know optimal placement here. Maybe... Ooh, but we want the shields. I'm thinking like you could maybe do something like this. But then you gain shield a bit too slow maybe. Maybe it's just this. Another haster? Then I almost feel like we have too much haste. I think I'm going to skip that. But a metronome is nice. It opens us up to the possibility of a drill. Do we just check skills? Yeah.
Have great potential.
Ooh, when you use a vehicle. Race call is a vehicle. But it is expensive. Takes us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think everything goes. Alrighty, race call. Race call bell. I feel like that's maybe like a 6-win kind of build. I don't suspect you get to 10 with that. Ignition, so a lot of burns going to be coming through. We do make a little bit of shields. Ooh, race call's hitting quickly though. Nice. That was some good burst. So I think what's actually going to happen here is we're going to start looking to remove Brick Buddy. And we're going to focus on just pumping out big damage with race call. I think that is where we're going. Curio.
I see buried treasure.
Definitely grab the cooldowns. The crit. 1 damage for 1 gold does not feel great, but 5% crit is not too bad. You could maybe argue that we're probably going to hit 100% crit fairly soon into the fight, so it's not too necessary, but... When do we look for a skill? We could only get like a bronze skill at 5 gold, right? And we are quite poor for silver items, so I'm just going to grab... Ooh, first aid in. I think maybe we rock... I think it's maybe this, actually. Ooh, actually this, we get the crit back on you. Hasting you. Because you're hasted, you're going more off. You're going off more, so you hasting other stuff, which is making you go off more. Okay, nice little synergy. I think our Maya is just... He's too easy of a fight, and augmented weaponry, maybe even defenses would be good. We are looking good. Okay, so this is like perma-hasting each other, which is nice. Temp shelter. I like it a bit more in like Pig with all his money. Temp shelter Dooley does not win me over. Okay, we've got some gunpowder. Maybe on an atomic clock later into the game. But yeah, that's got some money. Let's look at mediums.
What can I get you?
I think we want to keep an eye out for Ballista. That is not it. Motherboard is maybe a bit too big. And I mean, doesn't have damage, so...
That's Paul. He might have what you need.
Ooh, digging is very nice. We have options. Oh, it's giving us a drill. Does it want us to go a drill build? I mean, maybe, but it kind of feels a bit too early to be drill. Hmm. Tricky. Maybe it's time to go out, Brick Buddy. Do we go the drill? I've played so much drill, but like in this position, it's not my favorite drill. But
That belongs in a museum. But I guess you can keep it.
I'm keen to try it out. Okay, so we reduce everything. Do we reduce drill or do we reduce race car? I think drill has the potential to be a carry, whereas race car is probably support and not a carry. So let's try it with that in mind. The only problem with this setup is this. Maybe. We'll have to see how often it activates.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
We're fighting Twitch streamer Aris. Should be easy. Okay, he's got some damage scaling on that item. He's got some big healing. I'm liking these drill activations, to be honest.
That was impressive.
So it looks like we're going to be a haste-focused drill. So that race call does a lot of hasty shenanigans. And synergizes very nicely with the skill for some big crits. So he's definitely carrying right now. But it could move to the drill show as time goes on. If we enchant the metronome with fiery poison, drill is going to be shooted.
Take
Medium.
Your time. I'm pretty laid back.
I don't think I want to get rid of Aiden. And GPU next to Companion Core is nice. Like, Chemistale is a nice early game drill item because of the 2 effects, but I think it's just too late now. Mech Moles, I think is still bad. I think they buffed it and it's still kind of rubbish. Now we got Missiles. Missiles also nerfed from 3 seconds to 4. And I think it's just taking up too much space in this build. Maybe these two go out and you put missiles in, which maybe triggers core a bit more, but I think I'm gonna
Might
pass.
try JJ shop. Real friendly guy.
Gold items. Now we could hit something that gives us a lot of strength here. Or we could miss. So pyrocarbon isn't too common, but if you self-burn, you do haste everything, which is an option. But without any self-burn, to spend 16 already is rough. Rerolling is also expensive. Do we maybe take you and just kick Chris Army? Gives us a freeze for the drill. It doesn't seem like an item that's going to stay too long, but maybe it's good. Curious. Let's try it, you know. You're only going to get better at this game if you actually, like, pick stuff and try and use it. So you have the slow skill. Let me just confirm. You are the bigger mosquito, right? The dire one. Yes, you are the dire one. So when you slow, haste weapon. So that is very nice with a drill build. Neural toxin, also very nice with a drill build. So we're going that way. Axe is almost like a little metronome itself. The skill probably not so good right now, but you know, if we get our level 10 enchant and it's slow, could go on the core. Alrighty, what do we upgrade? Silver. It could be metronome, but that's tricky. Drill is like a little bit more damage. I didn't actually see if Race Call's perma hasted, but he feels perma hasted. So it might just be a skill, honestly.
Sure, I can help you, but you have to trust me.
If you have one friend, we would have to kick Aiden. We don't really have anything to replace Aiden. We don't poison right now. It's tricky. Oh, and this counts as a friend anyway, so... There goes that idea. Ooh! This is nice. I do like this combo. Then I have to move things around.
I hope we can do this again.
And I'm actually curious who's going off the most. Does mean we lose rightmost. But I think we change it up to this. Rightmost on Aiden is pretty yuck, but... Huh. I'm gonna have to see if Drill goes off more than Race Call. Curious.
Make deals, not war.
Not really. You're for like a railgun build, huh? Poison Ray, not really. I don't think I've ever seen... I don't really see people run Poison Ray anymore.
Comes from a negative place.
Friends, maybe a Race Call buff. Maybe he's enchanted, you know, you can dream. Okay, another friend. A friend with poison, but it is a slow friend is the only thing. We do want to put GPU there, sorry. Do we roll? I'm not a big fan of rolling. I am going to lower the drill. And, Race Call charges only on haste. You charge on haste and everything else. Let's give that a bash.
Oh, Dooley, I'm so glad to see you again, sir.
Okay, it's an interesting spot to be in. I think we have potential.
But if you insist...
But I have not run a companion drill before. Okay, he's got shielding. Go, drill, go. Shoot him. Okay, they're not scaling,
Next
so
time,
they are
boys,
dead.
Less blunder, more plunder.
There's also that skill. I think it's when you burn poison. I don't know if it's items. When you burn with items poison, or if you just when you burn. I think you've also got when you use a friend, burn. Okay.
If you have to ask the price, you can.
Let's find stuff. It really wants me to take that to gold, and I really do not want to. Okay, burn and charge. That is interesting. That is interesting. At 4 seconds, it's nice, but I wonder if the small freeze is just doing more. Burn. I also want to, like, I might have to ask this on the Discord server if burning both players counts as 2 charges. Burning them once, then burning you. But, I think I just prefer this, honestly. Freeze.
I do offer financing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. It's not winning me over. If it was gold, maybe I'd consider it.
Come on in. Let's chat.
It's back. But no. Metronome upgrade, I'll take it.
If that doesn't work out for you,
Even if we overhaste, you know, sometimes you run into slows and it slows down your engine. So overhasting, not always a bad thing. I think we have to go for Thug. Hope we hit Bonk. I don't know if there's anything else we'd necessarily care about. Spices, probably not. Would like the 40 gold, to be honest. Probably prefer Bonk first, bar gold second, and then strength. Ooh, he's actually hurting me. Ouch. Anchor. When you use an adjacent, this gains haste. Interesting. I want to see Diamond Anchor. Is it 40%? 30%? Interesting. Don't know how strong it is.
I will not train you to kill. I will.
When you use a tool. Wow. What do you know? That's a tool. Now just give me multicast on my tool.
We Sphinxians thank you.
Do I look for the fight over the medium shop? I feel like I want to look for the fight. So let's go look for a fight. And we got an item. And we got a rubbish item. And weapons.
I'm finished with fighting. But I
Race
can
call
finish
upgraded, 30 damage, 8 gold. Yeah,
fighting. When you carry my
I'll take
weapon,
that.
I fight alongside you.
And need more support. So I have run Power Drill Crane, but it is tricky to make it work. I think I don't want to try it here. Sadly. I am a big crane enjoyer though. And apparently they did fix the overflow bug, so...
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Alright, 2k health to my 1-6. That is concerning. Did freeze call for quite some time. Ooh, us freezing is slow is doing so much work.
You've got talent. You
Wow.
should put it toward nobler use.
This freezer carried so hard. He lost his damage, but he also lost his healing. MVP. Alrighty. Some hero merchants. So, Mac has the haste potion, which is also nice because we have gunpowder, so we get 2 potion uses. From everyone else, their pool is like really big, and I can't off the top of my head think of something I'm like hunting for from either. So I think let's go Mac, maybe get his potion. Not this potion, although that does do a lot of effects. But it is very slow. So I'm wondering. I think I'd rather want to look for the haste potion. Frost potion. Freeze 2 items for 1 second. It is not filling me with joy. So I think I'm gonna pass. Andy, yes.
Mine is highly
Cool LEDs nerfed to 5 seconds. I'm wondering if it's still usable instead of maybe in like an Aiden or something. I think it might be, actually. So we'll get rid of you. And we'll try it out.
Buyer's remorse never
We've got a lot of haste running around, so like Aiden having haste is like you hasting these people, this one's hasting you. You guys are hasting each other. So losing out on Aiden's haste is not the end of the world. And a reroll button, we're not a railgun. And yeah. Okay, we've got the crit skill on this guy, or we've got... I mean, when you crit haste, that is a huge skill to be going for from this fight. That would be like the high roll skill. Because we get all the haste from Flashy Pilot. This is looking very nice. Because I find I usually don't have a drill build going this early. Sadly we miss. You're definitely out. And we'll sell... Yeah, sell the anchor. I do not think it's an anchor game. What did we get? A sharpening stone. We'll use it at Mr. Barcoon.
I mean,
Plus we'll sell our smalls. Aiden, you're out. Claws, you're out. Gunpowder we'll keep. And we have enough money to roll. So this is a triple proc, but it's taking 2 spaces, which I don't think is worthwhile. Ooh, it really wants me to self-burn, but I shall not.
Too slow?
Ooh, we can dig. Let's dig.
Yataria? The dunes? Where shall we start?
We do not want you. You guys do nothing. Eels. Requires my opponent to use items. We got a water wheel, gold, to haste the whole board. Interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's better than these 3 smalls. Because you go off and you haste 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and it also messes up with placements, because you want it adjacent to stuff, but then this breaks, like, it's like an adjacency nightmare. Weather glass. When you use a tool, wow. But I mean, we don't have a burn item. We have a slow item and we have a freeze item. This is tricky, man. Maybe we just keep it and possibly run it? Huh.
Hey,
Let's take it.
you're a natural at this.
It sounds like it could work, depending on what we get. Right now it's at a 3. We lose race call's crit though, which is, you know, I don't know if we can do that. It would probably be, as the game goes on, you'd probably sub it in like this, when you get more enchants and different items. But for now, it's chilling in the inventory. Maybe I should have looked for something that would join the board immediately.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Okay. Trebuchet. I have not been seeing much trebuchet. Ooh, he's hurting, but I'm also
Bring
hurting.
her about! I've got another salve.
That was very close. Why does it feel like my HP is so much lower? Is that normal? Nah, it's not far off. Close fight. Race call and power drill going off a lot. If we get poison or burn, we maybe go that on the metronome. Slow, maybe even on the metronome.
Send me your huge items. Price,
Bell. I
care.
don't think it's a bell moment. I think we have our carry. And we have our support. Whereas Bell, I feel like, is more of a carry. And, you know, unfortunately not enough space on this board for 2 carries. Pretty bad miss on those items. Definitely not gonna go with those. And yeah,
My
weapon
battle
shop.
days are over. But
Huh.
mine's crazy.
Deadly Bell. I think we just have too much for a drill angle. I don't know. I'm gonna pass. Friend cooldown was interesting, but I think the effects are better.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Okay, so we're gonna hit 10 after this fight. As long as we don't lose. I feel like we don't have enough scaling damage to really cut through the Death Knight. I think he's gonna heal up and then... Huh. It's tricky. Let's go look at Oasis. Oasis. You don't have really anything I'm looking for, right? No. So then I think we go Elite Duelist. If we get Lifesteal, it's huge. I'm trying to think what else he has. He does have the Strength skill. Knife set, maybe? I also kind of wish we had a little bit of defense, you know? Lifesteal could be that defense. Ooh, knife set. That is interesting. Cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. Now, because you charge a lot, you aren't affected by slow that badly. Obviously, you don't like to be frozen, but freezes slowly over time, just getting, you know, nerfed a bit here and there. If we hit haste on you, we're not really happy. Let's go have a look. So, on a metronome, you know, heavy, lovely. Icy, lovely. Turbo, bad. Shielded, bad. Healing, bad. Toxic, lovely. Fiery, lovely. Deadly is kind of bad. It's like a 50-50. Then if we go companion core, heavy is nice. Icy is nice. Turbo is bad. Bad. Well, not really bad, but these are okay. Toxic and fiery are alright. And yeah, I think the metronome hits more often. Then the question is power drill. So if we go power drill, heavy is nice, icy is nice, turbo is also nice. Shielded and heal are a bit better than the core, I would say. And we do have like toxic and fiery. Multicast is also nice. Lifesteal is solid. So I think we just hit more if we go the draw. You can high roll a bit more on a metronome, but there's not much I'm sad to get on the draw. That's the crit one, isn't it? That is probably one of the worst ones, because we are hitting max crit already. I think I just take you now for the XP. And, spend money to go anywhere? Maybe. So I was wondering if I should go look at a small shop and hopefully we see some more interesting smalls. Or do we re-roll down for skill? Let's re-roll just a tad. Monster skills is very interesting.
The beasties are your
Ooh,
teachers.
this gets the drill going like immediately, which is big.
Look at
So that is cool.
servants. Beautiful.
That is very cool. Just starts our build so quickly. So then I'm wondering, like, do you go like a knife set in here? Huh. This is interesting. Knife set doesn't do a lot of damage though. Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
Hopefully
this
she
more
has
fun.
a lot of non-weapon items. Spices, cannon... No, you can't freeze a cannonball. Not a lot of things to freeze. So she's going to be trying to burst us. And it looks like... Ooh,
No ball.
she did burst us. At a plus 100 shiny. Oh my goodness, that is a high roll. Shiny figurehead. With the spices. Sheesh. Okay, well, I thought we were going to get 7. We're at 7. It's now the last little push to see if we can
Discounts for peace.
make something cook here. Battery, we don't really care about charging something crazy. I'll take an upgraded LEDs.
For the good of all.
In certain fights, like the slow can pretty much carry, so... mediums... Oh, we're running out of money, sadly. Running out of money. Sell that. Definitely not running that. Okay, slow skills or unique skills. So this is something I'm not like 100% familiar with. So let's check unique. What would I be looking for? CPU throttling is not too bad. We've already got you. Some extra haste. I don't think we really care about haste too much. The freeze one is fairly nice. Reduced cooldown maybe. Cane shield, not really. Well-oiled machine maybe. Reduce some cooldowns. And then we got duly slow skills, right? Righty-tighty. Yeah, it all runs out. So I'm thinking the dually ones are better. We're maxing out on crit.
There's a lot of robots in the bazaar, but
So do we just grab the slow ones? Slow a bunch? This is some scaling damage, but I kind of want to keep Drill here, so I'm only scaling Carl. I think the slows are maybe more impactful.
I mean, with you.
Now this is interesting. I think we beat Awakened District, just because we activate instantly, and we might even run his item. Which then becomes a case of, like, the Drill is supporting for the Soul of the District, instead of being the carry. Cool, killed him before this went off. A balcony. I think that is highly unlikely we run that. Diamond tier items. Okay. Huh. Huh. That is very interesting. Is that a pivot now? Once again, we pivot, and the idea is we insta-go off with Drill and try and charge up the Mama. I think that's the play, actually. Huh. That is very cool. So you're definitely out, and I think Balcony's probably also out. But we are gonna have to be selling if we want to try this out. So Mama goes in. Let's like theorize the board. So Mama goes in, freezes out. So we could maybe space it like that. Then you maybe take out... Huh. We're sadly just losing a lot of triggers for the Drill. But like a diamond Mama plus a diamond battery feels like you have to run that. This is interesting. Because placement is then the next question. You could maybe just haste the battery, to be honest. Do we care about the slow or hasting our core more? I think we care about hasting the core. If we haste companion core, charge the Mama. I think this looks good.
Shopping here takes more than work.
And then we need 16. Oh, someone's gonna have to go, sadly. I probably should have... You're out. Easy out. And then the next one is a bit more tricky. Huh. Okay, Freezer I'm not a fan of. And we need 16, right? So do we just get rid of LEDs or do we get rid of race call? Let's get rid of race call.
Congratulations!
Okay, this is looking interesting. That is quite the pivot. We very broke, so the likelihood we get a skill is very low, but we got 8 gold there. We definitely buff you, and I usually like to just sell this now, because sometimes I forget I actually have it. So, yeah. Now, if this works, maybe we can get to 10 wins. But it's interesting. Ow. No, I'm gonna get hit. Oh! I hate it. He chopped it right as it was about to hit me. Holy crap. He's already paying for his placement. That was crazy. Okay, non-weapon items or just some max HP. Let's go have a look at our non-weapon. So we might, you know, even like ditch the drill. And you could maybe ditch the drill if it helps you speed up this Momma somehow, you know. So it's something to keep in our mind that we don't have to force the drill. When you shield, your weapons gain. Okay, it's not going to buff the duct tape. I was thinking maybe it was like when you use a weapon, your shield items gain increase.
I suppose you'll go by a weapon
But not.
instead.
Yeah, we just go to
Spar
Isla.
with you, but this leg. Oof.
I'm a big flamethrower enjoyer, but we can't ditch our dinosaur.
All
And
my
yeah.
weapons have been tested in battle. Have you?
Property man, slow guy, or freeze person? I'm trying to think if we've beat the freeze guy. No, not the freeze guy. If we beat Boss Harrow by taking out the drill. So we take out the drill and we maybe just chomp most of his items. So he's got 7 items. Scary one's the runic double bow. And I'm trying to think if we chomp it, do we just win? Because we want to scale the damage on Momma. So it might affect our placement for a little bit. Like so. We want a metronome. Okay. Interesting. Because I think his skill is also pretty nice when any non-weapon is used slow. Eat them! You need to eat the bow! Yeah, he refuses to eat the bow. Hopefully I don't die because of it. Nah, I think I'm okay.
Tell your bosses.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're gonna pay for this.
We got maximum eat on our dino. And we go back to fixing it. Like so. That's good. We hit 13, gives us an upgrade. Do we care about upgrading any of these? Probably not. So it is probably a skill angle.
Adira has surpassed me in power, but he can
When you
never
upgrade a friend,
surpass
this is nice, like if you have a lot of burn. But we are not burn people. So all of these do essentially nothing, so we have to reroll. And these also kind of do nothing when you use a tool. Huh. Oh, when you use a tool. Adjacent. Okay, more nothing. Just take a bit of damage, I guess.
will be ready
Was that
for
plus
the
8 damage?
training.
Likelihood we hit on the shop. So my gut tells me we just take a temp boost. Maybe it helps us win the fight. Because I think the chance we hit anything we want is small. So yeah, let's go that angle. I think what we're looking for is maybe in the large shops we want the multi-cost. But we just don't have the money right now to afford it. I think it's 48 gold, 24, 32, 36. And then you would sell to multi-cost dino. I don't think it's really worth. Let's just go to the ranch. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay, so we don't have anything that affects cooldowns, so we'll just chuck it. And yeah, that's quite big. Vanessa. What am I scared of? Quick burst, maybe? Boulder. Oh, boulder is scary. Especially if it crits. And it can most definitely crit. Oh, and it killed me with a little bit extra damage. Yeah, I don't think there was much I could really do there, to be honest. Like, not the kind of build I want to, you know, fight. It just had a little bit on the top to take me out. Okay, crit. Probably crit dino. Yeah. Crit metronome, maybe? Let's have a look. How much is that giving? Metronome. Ooh, it's giving 25. That's probably taking dino to 100 pretty quick. I'm taking deadly drill to 100 as well, but... yeah, I think we go metronome. The sad thing about doing it on metronome, though, is... if a fiery ever comes up, or some other enchant, you know, we can't put on the metronome anymore. But I think in terms of raw strength now, this is our best option. Do we look for the multicast? I don't even think the multicast is that good, to be honest. So, I think it's a skip. I think we just grab some chocolate. I'm trying to think if I spend all 10. Let's do it. Let's grab some max HP. And I'm probably going to grab the XP here. Get diamond multicast on the drill could be good. But the drill is support. We have to keep that in mind, so... Lord of the Wastes. Yeah, so this is the only problem with running Mama. You gotta kind of like check fights. You know, how much can you eat? And how good does your eating become? It's got 6, so we can eat 3. He will still have his big crit sword. Dealing 800? Which... I mean, that's not that bad. I think we maybe just... go to that. So... you, yes. I forgot how I ran this before. I want to crit the dino. So is it something like this? Looks okay. I honestly don't want to think about it too much. But yeah, dino will get crits, which is... won't get haste though, which is maybe something I should have considered.
Your strength is beyond.
That's maximum eats, yeah. 8-3. I'm happy. And I think let's fix the board. You're out. You're out. Metronome goes between you. And I think we haste the core, right? I think so. Diamond.
I've been watching your progress.
Okay.
At last, here you are.
That's not going to work. We do not shield, and when you fall, use your friends. Okay, that is interesting. Because if we start going low, like if they're quite fast, we could maybe just eat off the... yeah. I think they also changed the diamond pool to include like some other skills at diamond. So getting like a multicast drill is rarer. Knife tricks is also pretty damn good. It's tricky, it's tricky. Let's just take this. It's safe.
Power is wisdom.
Maybe I needed to find something a bit stronger, but yeah. I'm not going to take gumballs because I don't need the crit.
Small items, small people.
The
I love
crit
'em
is
all.
kind of wasted. But I will reroll. The little dinosaur. I don't think I need to run it, to be honest. I think this setup is better.
Oh, Fitzworth is gonna yell at me.
Ooh, get to level 15. That's nice. Definitely grab the loot. Looking for maybe a feather. Heal. That does nothing. Okay, I'm praying. I'm begging the game not to give me the same boulder opponent. I did not remember their name, so... but like a slow pufferfish is probably good. Ooh. I can eat one item. I don't know what I want to eat. I ate the dock lines. He's killing me. Well... Unfortunate. What was it that killed me? The burn, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it was just the burn. That's a pity. I think the problem was we fought people we couldn't really eat, you know. If it was like some sort of pufferfish, I could eat like a lot of the pieces, but... If it was like a crow's nest, maybe you could eat a few pieces there. But yeah, only one thing to eat here is kind of ruins my plan. Maybe we should have focused harder onto like just making Drill the carry. But built something interesting. So yeah, I was looking at 7 wins, got to 8. Not too bad. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. And yeah, take care.